Okay, A24ET here, and I'm actually going to start doing some engine build videos. I know this block looks like junk, but I'm actually going to try and attempt to bring this engine back to life. This block was just sitting outside for a really long time, so there's just a lot of rust buildup. I got a cylinder hone coming in, so I'm going to hone the cylinders, see if I can bring those back. And then, I thought this block was bad, but it's actually turned out being worse. I took that drain plug for the coolant out, and the little port just had a bunch of buildup in it, and I didn't like that, so I ended up removing all the core plugs, and sure enough, there's a bunch of rust and crap in there. So I actually been spraying this down with Simple Green, and I got my pressure washer here. I've just been cleaning the block out. It's actually cleaning up pretty nicely, so far it looks like this block's going to be brought back to life. Alright, so I actually got some stuff in the mail today. I got the gasket kit here. Came with everything, including all the gaskets for the bottom end. I'm probably not going to use the oil pan gasket, but I'll probably be using most everything else. I got the pistons too. These are brand new pistons, and it even has a little coating on the top. I thought that was pretty cool for being pretty much cheap parts. I got King engine bearings, just standard size. The new piston rings, piston pins, piston pin locks, the head bolts, and pretty much all those came in one kit. It wasn't too bad. I think like $120, so it's really cheap if you think about it, especially the pistons. So I got my new bearings here. Now when you get them, you'll notice one side's grooved and the other's not. The bearing with the groove in it goes in the block. If you put these in backwards, it'll starve the bearings of oil, and then you'll just fry it, and then just cost yourself a lot of money. These you just push in. There's a little notch on these right there, and there's a notch in the block. Just match it up. Alright guys, so I got the crank girdle torqued down with the bearings in it, and then I took one of my telescoping gauges to get the inside diameter of the bearings. I also put some ATF on the bearings just to help it not get scratched up, and then I used my digital caliper to measure what the telescoping gauge has once I locked it into place, and I did that on all 5 of the main bearings, and they're all the same, so that's good. That's probably the most important thing, that everything's the same. And then I used the digital caliper to measure the main journals on the crankshaft. Those were all the same too, so that's good. That's a good sign. So to get your clearance, you subtract these 2 values, which gives you 0.04 millimeters, which is in spec. So the crank's good to go, and then I'll have to do all the connecting rod bearings next.